From Durban's bustling city and sandy shores, it was time for me to head to the countryside. The drive allowed me to see the raw beauty of South Africa's eastern coast. Verdant, rolling hills characterize the landscape as antelopes grazed on the hillsides. Cutting through the flat sugarcane lands is the magnificent Orbi Gorge. The rocks on its base are over 1 billion years old. The cliffs are made of sandstone, deposited here over 365 million years ago. To get a good view of the gorge, you can cross the 80-meter suspension bridge.
Well, here's the suspension bridge going to the Eagle's Nest, is what they call it. And from here you can see the gorge. It's a good way of seeing the place, for sure.
Suspended 130 meters above the gorge, it can be quite daunting for those afraid of heights. Finally, I made it to the end of the bridge.
Well, this is what they call the Eagle's Nest by the Orbi Gorge. The canyon was built by the river. It's 400 meters deep, and at the widest point, it's 5 kilometers.
It's truly nature's masterpiece.
Nice and interesting, beautiful views. It's a place where you can really appreciate nature.
Not only is the Orbi Gorge a place for quiet communing with nature, I learned that it's also a hotspot for those seeking extreme adventure. Signs of encouragement posted along the path made me wonder what I was signing up for. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Nelson Mandela said that. He who deliberates fully before taking a step will spend his entire life on one leg. Chinese proverb. When I reached the top, I saw what the signs were for. This is the highest gorge swing in the world, equivalent to jumping from a 55-story building.
Pretty high. I still have to think about this. Whoop. I think I'm too scared.
Yes. So they are saying that unlike a bungee jump, my whole body will be strapped to a harness and not just my ankles. Then, you launch off the edge to a 55-story drop with a speed of 120 kilometers per hour in 2.5 seconds. And people deliberately jump for this? For fun? As this was explained to me, I had already made up my mind.
Forget about what Nelson Mandela said there earlier. Let the cameraman jump.
Yeah.
We managed to convince our cameraman, and he became a reluctant human sacrifice.
This is the bravest man
In the team.
Philippines,
Yeah.
and he's representing us.
He's just going down the stairs all the way.
Are you ready to go?
Thank God I didn't do it.
I think I've had enough thrill for today, just by watching them nosedive into the gorge. From Orbi, we traveled further south. From a distance, the sound of the waves beckoned. The landscape has transformed once again. From here on, we are stepping into the region called the Wild Coast. I can't wait for what adventures await me here. Up next, I visit a tranquil riverside retreat with surreal sandbars and amazing wildlife before I get swept away by the stunning landscapes of South Africa's wild coast.